I know. Okay, now it's back to the studio. It's back to Bev.
Off California, there's a deadly mystery. A series of attacks at the same beach in October every 2 years.
Based on the measurements, this is one of the largest sharks ever involved in an attack off California.
It's jaw-dropping television, one of this summer's must-see events. Discovery Shark Week this year. There is an unprecedented 45 hours of programming to mark the 20th anniversary of All Things Shark. Joining us with a look at this year's event, Daily Planet co-host Ziya, Tong, and Dan Riskin. You say Shark Week and people get so excited.
People love it.
20th anniversary.
That is right. We are here for a jawsome, fantastic week. It's true.
It is true.
It is amazing. People are fascinated by them, and there's so many different sharks that you'll take a look at that will be in the course of the programming. Yeah, tell us, I mean, we get the great white. There are all kinds of other sharks that we're going to see.
Yeah. One of the things one of the great things is that Daily Planet gets to be part of Shark Week for the second time this year. And in the past, we weren't part of it. We sort of watched it with everybody else. But now we're creating Daily Planet programming, and it's exciting to be part of it. We had our first episode last night. We're on again tonight at 7. And you know, we're nerds, right? Like other people love like the dramatic big great white, but we get really excited about the obscure sharks. Like we've got a shark that we're going to be featuring tonight called the mega mouth. This is a filter feeding shark with a giant mouth that looks like a jet engine swimming through the water. But the amazing thing about these is they have bioluminescent roofs of their mouths, which attract fish toward their mouth. So if you can imagine a glow-in-the-dark open mouth swimming through the water.
1
so
meter
the fish
wide
gravitate
mouth.
toward that because of that.
Yeah, and they're so rare. So few people have seen them. We've had something like 60 sightings in 50 years.
Wow.
So we're really focusing on the inspiring, the bizarre, the incredible stories, the sharks that a lot of people haven't seen. In fact, you know, the great whites tend to get a lot of the press, and there's over 500 different shark species, and we're covering all of them.
You know, it's amazing because, you know, when we take a look at this kind of footage or whatever, and, you know, and I think just from our perspective is how actually dangerous it can be to, you know, be jumping into their habitat. I think we've even got a short portion of the show on that.
The biggest challenges were actually just getting the right shark to come in that was relaxed enough that would allow me to put the camera on its fin.
Yeah, you know, just putting a camera on the fin of a hammerhead shark.
Just get that job done.
That is Andy Casagrande, and he is one of the premier shark photographers in the world. You're seeing him there with that fin cam, but he's developed a whole bunch of other technologies as well. So he was the first to develop basically what's the equivalent of the Matrix time slice underwater. You know how there's that slow motion bullet time? He's been able to create the same thing with sharks, and he's developed something else that almost looks like an underwater weapon. It's this big stick that he holds, and it's got this big globe on top. But inside, he's got 6 different GoPro cameras. So what he's able to do is he waves it like a big, hefty wand around the sharks, but it ends up creating and stitching video all around you. So, you know, if you go and you see, like, you know, a property online, you can see that 360 view. Imagine seeing that with swimming sharks. So that's what we get to focus on tonight as well.
Wow.
Super cool.
What is that you
Well, you know, one of the things that's really important about sharks that I hope people learn about is the fact that 100 million of them are killed every single year. So in essence, we really are the serial killers. Basically 1 every 3 seconds, right? And it's not very often that you get to present what seems like a fairly simple solution, but I went to a place called Simon's Walk, and he taught me how to make vegetarian shark fin. And this is, you know, something that's just really, really simple. Shark fin, of course, doesn't even have any flavor.
Right.
And so this is all made out of, like, you know, fat choy, mushrooms, bamboo shoot. People can have their soup, and they can, you know, have it without the sharks.
Well done. What is it about sharks? Why are we so fascinated?
You know, I think they're just rad looking, and they're terrifying, and that's a great start. And there's something about sharks, they have this charisma. Everybody notices them. Some people love them, some people hate them, some people are terrified of them, but everybody has an opinion. And that's why Shark Week has been so successful for Discovery, and that's why, and the thing is, they're animals, and we have so much to learn about them. So every year we get to bring a whole bunch of brand new information, so there's always more to learn, and that's what makes for great TV.
It's awesome. We'll be watching. Ziya, Dan, thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Shark Week continues tonight and runs through to Sunday on Discovery. Visit discovery.ca for more information.